Hi Rashmi, can you hear me?
Hi, I can hear you, but can you please be a little louder?
Yeah, all good. We'll just set it up
Yeah,
and we'll just start right away.
sure.
Yeah. Hi, so we are here to welcome you to our Zen Conversations. And the whole event is a platform to initiate dialogues, which are about bringing a positive change and, also creating an impactful change in the society. And right now, as you know, this is a very, very difficult time. And due to COVID, everybody is facing a very challenging situation, whether at work or whether in business, everywhere. So, what I'd like to ask you right now is that given the fact that you're such a well-known and renowned face reader, tarot card reader, life designer, as you like to call yourself, and of course, you also are so good as a numerologist. So, what is your prediction when it comes to COVID? When do you think that we can see an end to COVID?
You're talking about, first of all, I'll thank you, Ruchina, for giving this a platform to share my views about this.
Mm-hmm.
See, since 2020 is a year which is ruled by Rahu numerologically, and in late 2019, Rahu entered the Ardha Nakshatra, that is the poison.
Mm-hmm.
And during the May end, it took over to Mrigashira. Mrigashira is the life savior constellation. So that is the deity is the nectar god, the life savior. Or starting from May 21, 2020, which has passed by, during that time, immediately after 15 20 days, some medicine, some cure was there in the market to treat COVID
Mm-hmm.
19. So
Hmm.
by January 2021, I am for sure expecting a vaccine as well. And
Well,
if you
that's.
talk about if you talk about the end is not far off. But one more thing is there, that as
Hmm.
if you talk about in Delhi itself, the graph was much declining. But apparently, for the past 1 or 2 days, we're showing a spike. The reason is that if
Mm-hmm.
suppose you are in your house, in your comfort zone, and you are asked to leave your comfort zone, you feel little discomfort. Similarly, when the planet Rahu will be leaving the Gemini and will be transiting into Taurus, this discomfort, which is going to happen on September 23rd, this discomfort of 2 3 weeks is going to be there, and in 2 3 weeks, some ups and downs in the number of cases is going to happen, and after September 23rd, we'll have lot of release. Maybe you can say 90% of the problem will be sorted out. And after December, you can declare,
Okay.
and as I shared in my previous video also, I'll stick to my words. By December, you can declare
Hmm.
yourself corona free. One
Okay.
after January 2021, again there will be a change of a constellation. So again,
Mm-hmm.
that comfort zone will the Rahu has to leave that comfort zone and move to another constellation. Again, there will be
Hmm.
something or the other in late January or early February. Some
Okay.
discomfort, some problem, some disease, something is going to happen. Maybe this might relapse.
All right, great. So we've been asking people to send us questions while we were planning this session. So I have a question which at least three, four people have asked. So
Yes, please.
this question is from Akash, and he has
Okay.
said that due to the pandemic, he has lost his job. So can you give us maybe one or two easy and effective tips to try and get a job back, or maybe even those who have a job but are very insecure, for them to kind of stabilize their position in their respective jobs.
First, I'll talk about for the people. This is for the people job, or rather looking for their
Mm-hmm.
career, who are looking for a new job. For them, see, if you talk about the direction that is responsible for anybody's career, is the north direction. So the north direction, if you're looking for an opportunity, is it has to be free of obstacles. It has to be clutter free. If there
Mm-hmm.
is any clock in this direction which is not in working condition, what is it? Your
Hmm.
life is not moving. There is no flow of energy. The clock is not moving. The
Hmm.
needles are not moving. So the energy at that
Mm-hmm.
particular place is still. So not just I'm just citing an example of a clock. If there's any other electronic item or anything else, it has to be in working condition. Firstly, Secondly,
Okay.
clutter free. No clutter, no
Okay.
obstacles. There should be a good ventilation of air. That area should be well lit. Most
Okay.
importantly, no washrooms in that area. But again, you might say that I designed my dream washroom and you're asking me to
Yeah.
demolish
Yeah.
the washroom from this
I was
particular
just going to
area.
say that give us tips which can be easily done
Yeah.
because most people are already living in pre-designed
So I am
houses
not
and
going to
Vastu
ask
cannot
you
be
to
followed.
demolish. Exactly. So I am not going to ask you to demolish their just a
Mm-hmm.
simple remedy you have to do. You have to take
Okay.
a bowl, any bowl except plastic. In that
Mm-hmm.
bowl, just fill some rock salt, and on top of that, keep a clear quartz crystal and any air purifying plant in that area.
Hmm.
That is going to help you out with all the problems. That will not just absorb the negativity, but convert the negativity into positivity. You will have more of opportunities.
Great,
Then
great. I think we just
use,
have a
yeah,
question also after this.
yes, please.
The question is, I think, about the stock markets and the impact
Yes.
of Rahu on the
Yeah.
stock markets. So, what
Yeah.
do you have to say to that?
See, Rahu is what? Fluctuation, delusional. Similarly, is the stock market. Stock market is the
Mm-hmm.
house of gains. Like it's a gamble. It's luck. It's purely luck. So in
Mm-hmm.
case you're failing in stock market, it means somewhere or the other your luck is not favoring you. For your luck to favor you, to do few things, few important things. The first point you need to do is that the moment you enter your house, just immediately on the door, on the main door entrance, you need to put a swastik symbol. Remember,
Okay.
on the right hand side, and how you have to put the swastik symbol, you can see that in my previous video clearly signified that what is the proper procedure of drawing the swastik symbol, or else you can
Mm-hmm.
buy any symbol from the market, ready-made symbol, and you can put it on your doors. One is
All
this.
right.
Secondly, it is a very natural habit of ours. Suppose I've brought a very expensive cutlery from the market. It just happens to
Mm-hmm.
chip off from one corner. I might not throw it, but it is a vastu defect. It brings ill luck. So you should never eat or drink in any country chipped off or broken from anywhere.
Okay.
It
Okay.
brings a lot of negativity. It brings ill luck.
Mm-hmm.
Third is, sorry, at times, we do a lot of cleaning on the floor around the which is reachable to us, but we
Mm-hmm.
forget to clean the cobweb or the spider webs, which trap the negativity, the germs, the bacteria the most, which ultimately negativity and bad luck. So you have to take care that there are no cobwebs around.
All right.
Uh, Another important thing you have to take care is that you need to have on top of your door, the main door, you should
Mm-hmm.
have a
You should
horseshoe,
have a horseshoe. All right.
horseshoe,
Mm-hmm.
and that too of a black horse. It should be
Mm-hmm.
put right on top of your main entrance, and it should be in the shape of a U, not N.
Hmm. A
N
horseshoe.
sound
Yeah.
should be upward growth.
Upwards, facing
Yeah.
upwards. Okay.
So keeping
Okay.
these 2 3 points in mind, I'm sure you will realize you will gain luck in stock market, and please
Okay.
do give the feedback for the same.
Sure, sure. And tell me, what about finances? Everybody, whether it's a business, whether an entrepreneur, whether a homemaker, or even those who are in jobs, financial, situation is tough right now. People are facing
Exactly,
extremely difficult
exactly.
times. So, is
Especially
there
because
some ways, some simple ways to kind of improve your financial position?
yes, see, especially because of this COVID era, a lot of business have shut down. People don't have any jobs, and all those
Exactly.
who are
Yeah.
already in their job, they're feeling a lot of insecurities. So
Hmm.
again, no finances are there. So basically, the area which is responsible for the finances is my northeast area. My
Hmm.
northeast area has to be clutter free. Firstly, no
Okay.
clutter. At times, what we consider is, suppose I have to, there is some stuff which is not in use. I might
Mm-hmm.
put it up in some corner, and if that corner happens to be by northeast corner, then it is going to bring a lot of negativity. It is going to block the flow of finances in my life.
Hmm.
So one is this. Secondly, in case somebody happens to have a staircase in this area, my
Hmm.
God. Firstly, it is just a nightmare for that person, I must say. Like,
Okay.
firstly, there will be very little flow of income, and whatever little
Hmm.
flow of income will be there, that will be flowing out. That is inflow. outflow.
All
So
right.
the person will not
So
be feeling
the wrong
safe.
direction can really
Yeah.
hamper your financial position.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, no demolishing of stairs, nothing doing, just a simple
Hmm.
remedy here. You have to put a mirror on the north wall of your staircase. That is going to
Hmm.
take care of the negative, the position of the stairs in that particular direction. So
Okay.
gradually your flow of income is, and you will be able to save and you'll be able to have a happy life. One is
All
this
right.
northeast direction is the direction of water element. So there has to be something, some water flow element can be there. So, for example, you
Hmm.
can have an aquarium there, or you can have a small water fountain over there.
Hmm. Hmm.
So, okay, also no washroom, most importantly. Again, I've already mentioned you in case there is a washroom, you need not demolish that. You can just put one air purifying plant, one bowl of salt along with work like magic.
Okay. So we also have a question from Ramona here, who says
Okay.
that I often get bogged down and stressed out in all my relationships with my child and with my husband, and also with my in-laws since I'm living with them.
Okay.
So, what would you like to tell Ramona? How can she, do some things which make her relationships a little more positive?
Okay. See, if you're talking about relationship, if it is between the husband and the wife, we'll talk about each one by one. If you're talking
Okay.
about the relationship between husband and wife, it means I have to take care of my southwest corner. So my
Mm-hmm.
southwest corner has to be clean above all. The most important time that will, this point, cleanliness will be applicable in every point. So I
Okay.
need not mention it again and again. So, secondly, use of yellow color is a must. A yellow color in the form, you can have some frame, you can have any golden color vase or a yellow color
Mm-hmm.
vase. But again, remember, anything in excess is not good. It is not that
Okay.
one day you make your bedroom all yellow, yellow, yellow. Rashmi has told it, and you're right at the moment the husband is entering inside, he's shouting at you. So that shouldn't happen.
Okay.
Anything in excess is not appreciable. Let it be
In
balanced.
moderation, maybe we should put
Exactly. Yeah.
some.
But there
Okay.
should be
And what
something
about
that will help you.
children, troublesome
So one
teens,
thing is this,
children
yeah,
being at home?
habit of using the day after bath. So one has to make sure that the towel that is used by the children, that is
Mm-hmm.
not the same. If you're using the same towel every day, make sure it is not wet. The concept is if you're
Okay.
using a wet towel after bath again, the bacteria is it's still there on the towel, and when you're using
Mm-hmm.
that particular towel, that bacteria is being transferred to your body. What is bacteria? Negativity. So the child will be irritable. It won't listen to you. One is this.
Okay.
Secondly, the
I think
bedroom of the
anyway, most
child should
children
not be.
during the pandemic, most children are not listening to their moms and dads.
Yeah, that is the best time to counsel them. You can spend quality
Yes,
time with them. And
that's true.
again, the bedroom of the child should never be in southwest direction, as you just shared that
Should never be in the.
southwest direction.
All right. All right.
That is one. Then
Okay.
again, keeping a coconut, a jute coconut, in the room where
Mm-hmm.
the people are living, in which the differences are there. What a jute coconut does, it absorbs the
Hmm.
negativity and gives away the positivity. So it
Okay.
does
Okay.
wonders. So these are the
Okay,
things.
Arun Thareja has just thanked you for answering his question, and he's
Welcome, yeah.
happy with the response. Okay, we have another question that what is the way to protect ourselves from negative energy when somebody visits our home? Sometimes we sense, negative energy. So, what
Yeah.
are the 4, 5 simple tips that we can protect ourselves from negative vibes, especially when we get them from maybe our own known people?
Yeah. At times, yeah, you're very right. It so happens when you're entering somebody's house, at times you feel, oh wow, so good. And at times you claustrophobic, you feel, oh my god, when can I leave this area? So this,
Mm-hmm.
any layman can sense it. It is not that only a specialist or anybody who's an expert in this field can sense it. No, even a layman can sense it. So what you have to do is that everybody uses a doormat, right?
Mm-hmm.
The doormat out. What you have to do is the color of the doormat should be either dark brown, dark blue, or black. And on that
All right.
doormat, you have to just sprinkle one pinch of rock. That's it. One is
But
this.
often or once in a while or just when they
No, no,
visit
no.
you when some.
Make it a practice of doing it at least initially in the first week, then in a week's time, then in a month's time. So gradually you will feel the difference. Second is there's something
Okay.
called white sage. It's a herb. If you burn it at least once in a month, that brings wonders. That it protects you from any kind of negative energies. Keeping evil eye symbols in house is a very good idea. And secondly, if suppose somebody is entering your house from the main door, if there
Mm-hmm.
is a mirror on the right hand side or on the left hand, it is natural for that person to look into the mirror. If the person is coming with any negative intentions, that negative
Mm-hmm.
energy is going to bounce back on that person's face. So keep a mirror outside the main door, like next to the
Great,
door, you can
great,
keep it.
great, great. That's an easy, effective tip. Actually, so I also wanted to ask you that since you follow numerology, Vastu, and Feng Shui, these what is the most effective according to you? Which one is the most effective and easy for people like us to follow?
It's like you're asking a mother who is your best child. See, but still, I would like to answer since you've asked me. My question would be that astrology is my favorite child. If the date of
Okay.
birth, the time of birth is known to me. In case there are some people at times whose date of birth is known but time of birth is not known. So in that
Hmm.
case, I advise like tarot is just amazing, followed by
All right.
numerology, of course. Yes.
Okay, so we have a question here from Gautam Arora. He's given his date of birth and he's asking for some career advice. When will I be having a good job and will it be in India or abroad? As I'm looking for options outside India as well. By when will
Okay.
that happen?
Okay. See, Gautam, this is a very customized question, and it would be nice
I
if you
know.
can get in touch with me. I need to see your birth details, and it will take me time for do. So, on this
Yeah,
media, it
yeah.
is little difficult, but surely I'll give you some. I've already shared the tips for your opportunities in career, which you can look into. Plus, if you talk about once you have obtained a job and you're looking for stability in job, you need to consider the southwest corner of your house as well as your office area.
Okay.
Southwest corner, firstly, no beam should be there. Again, don't worry, I'm not asking you to demolish the beam, the whole building will come down. So you
Mm-hmm.
just have to have some positive energized pyramids. That is one option. Second option is you can hang dream catchers over there. Negative energy is spread because of the beam is caught in the web of the dream catcher, and the
Dream
positive
catcher.
energy is flown through the feathers of the dream catcher. That is the concept
Great.
behind this. Second
And
thing,
dream catchers are getting very popular, I see, these
oh,
days.
because they're showing results.
Okay,
Anything that
great.
gives you results, that will be popular. So
Mm.
another is that whenever you are looking for stability, your southwest corner of your office should be very strong. Like in case you happen to
Mm-hmm.
have windows or doors over there, please keep them closed. So no windows or doors should be open in either south or southwest area. You should
Mm-hmm.
have a solid wall. So also, these days we have revolving steel chairs for our comfort. Wise to use wooden chairs for more stability, and it should be the
Okay.
back should be slightly higher than the other chairs, because in
Okay.
older times, in the kings and queens time also, if you see
Mm-hmm.
the king's throne was little higher as compared to the
Always,
other
yes.
chairs in the courtroom.
A higher pedestal, basically.
Yeah, so that
All
people
right.
listen to you. This is the
Okay, great.
concept. But
Great.
one more thing is there. This practical question. I don't know. It hasn't come as yet. I was expecting this, that everybody
Mm-hmm.
in the office cannot occupy a southwest corner. So
Mm-hmm.
when it is a staff of 80, 100 people, you
Mm-hmm.
cannot have a southwest corner. What in that case? So in that
Okay.
case, a simple remedy you have to do. One is you need to keep a green plant on your office table for more
Mm-hmm.
stability and growth. Second, very simple concept is that take out the printout of a chessboard with
Mm-hmm.
the chess pieces in checkmate position. Right.
Okay.
So what is it? What is a checkmate position? It is like you have given me a challenge and I'm accepting it, and I've come out as a
Mm-hmm.
winner. So
All
that
right.
if that energy is with you, you will come out as a winner, and you will see the result. You'll
Great.
be great. You'll be victorious.
Great. So I have a question from Pooja here who says that I I'm fairly all right now, and I have enough finances and backup. But I want to know, when can I see a sharp rise in my finances and my level of luxury or comfort for me and my children? So can
If
you predict
Yeah,
something
yes,
like that, or you leave
yes,
the
Pooja.
details?
If we're talking about luxury in COVID era, I think if you are safe, if your family is safe, if you have peace of mind, you are the luxurious person in this life. I hope you agree with me. But still, if you're talking about finances, the finances part I've already discussed with you. I'll still repeat: take care of your northeast corner. It should be clutter free. There should be no washroom in that area in case it is there. Please see the remedies that I've shared. No
Mm-hmm.
staircase should be there in that area, and it should be clutter free. And there should be some running water, fountain, etc. in that area, so that the flow of income is seen from there.
All right. And we have another question here from Rajesh Jain, who has written to us on how
Okay.
to recover blocked payments
Oh,
and stuck
amazing. Yeah.
funds to
Yeah.
support yourself and family.
Okay, very easy technique. This is again there, but you have to do it. Do you have to first believe? You have to have a belief in this remedy and then do it, because
Mm-hmm.
every moment, if somebody says that I am not getting the result, because they
Hmm.
don't do it. By listening to my
Or
remedy,
maybe
you
they
will
don't
get
believe
result.
it. Yes.
If they're skeptical about it, see, for everything there's a first time. You have to first do
Mm-hmm.
it, try it, and then see the results. If at
Mm-hmm.
all 1% it is not going to give you positive result, at least I assure you it is not going to give you any negative results as well. So there's no harm in trying. So the first remedy is that take a white cloth, maybe around
Mm-hmm.
1.25 meters in length,
Hmm.
and you have to take this and you have to take it to any running water body right in the morning any day. So on the
Okay.
four corners, tie a rose flower, and even the fifth one in the center. Tie them together, make a ball out of it, and rotate it anti-clockwise over the from head to toe, from the person whose payments are blocked. And during the process, the person is doing. You have to name the person who money, and then see you will see the results within 40 days. You just have to do it
But
once.
but I think here there's an interesting point that the person who is supposed to give you money won't be around you in any case. He'll probably be running far away from you. So what do you do in that case?
No, don't worry. Let him do. He'll see the
If
results.
if you don't have access to that person, or you are not
No, you don't have to
physically
have the
close,
access of that person. You just no, you just need to name that person.
you need to,
Name the person.
okay, take the name. Okay.
Yeah, just take the name. You don't have. You need don't need to have the access for
Okay,
that
I thought
person.
physically.
No. Oh, he would run away. Why would he
That's
come to
true.
you?
That's true.
And
All
since you're
right.
talking about running away, you would not even pick up your phone calls as of now.
Exactly, that's what happens, I'm sure. So we have a question here saying that what can we do to keep our happiness and peace of mind in these difficult times?
See, firstly, for the same again, I have shared that for protection, you need to burn bright sails, especially talking about protection for children in this COVID era. Parents are really worried when they will be going to school. How is this? How are they going to
Yes.
handle the situations? Even if the child will be in school, their mind would have been totally with the child. Like, how is it going to proceed? It's really
Hmm.
actually very difficult. So for the
Yes.
protection, I have said that keep one black tourmaline with you. It's a rock of natural rock of black color. You can keep a
Hmm.
small piece, maybe coin size rock in your child's bag for protection. That is very important. Then also keep burning white sage at home. This gives
Okay.
lot of positive results. This protects you from negativity like anything.
But Rashmi, what about our humble incense sticks? Are they equally effective? Yeah, like our regular
See, see
agarbattis?
that just keeps your moods happy on a temporary basis.
Okay.
Like if you're feeling low, you
Hmm.
then it will change that aroma basically lifts your swings, your lifts your mood. So, but again, if on a longer basis, the kind of gases they emit, I don't prescribe. I don't advise them.
So you think white sage is the better way out?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We have another question here again about abroad. I think you need to answer that one. That I want to move abroad with my family. How can I fasten the process? So he wants to expedite the process of moving abroad.
Okay. See,
And this
moving
is
abroad.
Brijesh Verma. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Hi, Brijesh. So, if you're planning to move abroad, right? So it means you want to settle down away from your roots. So I need to see your for your you whatever your wishes, your desires are. They are
Hmm.
represented by one particular planet position in the 11th house of astrology. I need to
Hmm.
customize your remedies for the same and then reply. But for the time being, in case if it is a wish and you want your wish to be fulfilled, you need to have a good luck. For good luck remedies, I've already shared. Secondly, there's something called a wish fulfilling cave. In that
Mm-hmm.
wish fulfilling cave, you can take a small piece of paper, write down your wish in a positive affirmation. Like if your wish is currently that you want to settle down abroad, you will write, I am settled in a foreign land, name the country, and I'm very happy. That is a positive affirmation has to be written. Keep that cave closed, off and on, open it, energize it, and then see the results. They'll just give you the result in
Great.
no time.
Great. All right, Rashmi. So, before we wrap up, I just wanted to ask you that we have a few queries actually about restarting shut businesses. Due to the impact of the pandemic, a lot of businesses have closed down, and now they don't know whether they should start right away or they should start maybe after it all gets better. So, what is your advice to them?
See, uh, whatever whether they can start it or they whatever whether they will get a success or they will not get a success, it all depends. At least they should give it a start. If they
Hmm.
have not given
But
it a
should they do
start
it
as
now
yet,
or should they
yeah,
wait? That's the question. Should they
there's
wait for
no
the
point
pandemic?
waiting. There's no point waiting. Why should they wait for an opportunity? You never know when
Okay.
the opportunity knocks at your door. So why should you stop trying? So keep trying today or tomorrow. I'm sure the results will be there for you.
All right. Okay. So, any tips that you like to give? Any two, three simple methods to generally be a happy person and
See,
avoid anxiety and depression?
yeah, anxiety and depression is very natural because the problems are there. There are no jobs, and already who are in jobs, there is
The
insecurity.
insecure. Hmm.
There's less flow of finances. Relationships are at stake. There's no peace
And
of
also, I
mind.
think everybody's homebound, so generally people are getting low. They're not able to do their
So
usual
there's a lot
routines.
of negativity building up probably.
Absolutely,
So one
yes.
needs to be very, very positive. For that, I would
Mm-hmm.
like to share one story with you. It's a very short
Sure.
story, and it's about there. Long ago, there was a donkey and an old man, and the two were really amazing companions. Like the two never lived without each other. So
Mm-hmm.
one day they were just passing by a well which had dried up. There was no water in that well. The moment the donkey tried to look into that well, it fell into the well. So initially, the old man panicked, and he was haywire. Like, what do I do now?
Hmm.
But then he thought for a minute that since he was old, he was of no use to me. And when he looked into, he saw that there was noise. So he took it
Mm-hmm.
for granted. So
Okay.
so he said that okay, let the animal be there, and I'll
Let me
just move
move
on.
on.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So he tried to. So then he thought for a moment that that he's been my buddy since years, and at least in his last time, I should give him some respect. I should bury him with some respect.
Hmm.
So he gathered few people around his neighborhood and requested them if they can help him out. So they all
Mm-hmm.
agreed, and everybody came with a shawl, and they tried to dig out the soil and started pouring on the donkey's back, right? And the moment every scoop of the shawl used to fall on the monkey's back, he would and the moment he used to shake it off,
So it was
he got
fine.
his pace. He stood one step higher. He got a height
All
and
right.
stood one step higher. So
Hmm.
gradually he was rising higher and higher.
All
So there
right.
was no noise, and after pouring n number of shawls, everybody
Hmm.
thought that the donkey has been buried very nicely now, and they should move on. So
Hmm.
like since the old man was quite attached to him, he went near to the well to pay the last respect to
Hmm.
the donkey. So the moment he reached next to this, he was just astonished to see that
That it
the
was there.
donkey on the wall of the well. So like, and he was so
Okay.
happy, he just trotted away.
So I think
So
the moral of the story is to keep being resilient and not give up,
yeah,
right?
the moral is that if life is going to put dirt, showers of dirt on us. So it is up
Hmm.
to us whether we cry with this dirt, or
Or we
we
get through with
feel
it.
helpless, we
Yes.
accept, or we take it as an opportunity, shake it off, and then move on. So it is
Great,
in
great.
our hands, it is in our thoughts, it is in our mind. Whatever
Hmm.
opportunity we are getting, whatever we have to have as an advantage, as a whatever is happening, it is happening for our betterment. And that
That's true.
every step that is happening is a learning experience, is a stepping stone. It's like a we can go.
Great, great. Thank you. And Rashmi, let me tell everybody who's watching and that you can get in touch with Rashmi for a detailed and she has a Facebook page. Otherwise, you can get in touch with her through any other social media links, and she can help you. And also, please share your feedback on Zen conversations and the kind of dialogues or the kind of conversation that you like to hear. Our aim is basically to create a positive environment and, of course, make a difference and create a better place. This is Ruchira Sharma and signing off. And you can watch this later also on our YouTube channel by the same name, ruchirasharma.com and Zenith Media House. Thank you so much and
Thank
bye.
you so much,
All
Rashida,
right.
for giving this a
Thank you,
platform, for giving an
Rashmi.
opportunity
Thank
to
you.
share my views. Thank you so much. Bye
Thank you, Rashmi. Thank you for being with us. Thank you. Bye bye.
bye.